Most people install Kali Linux and have no idea where to start. There are over 600 tools pre-installed. 600. You do not need all of them. You need the right ones. This list covers the 10 tools that show up in real penetration tests, IT certifications, and security interviews. Over and over again. Learn these, and you will be ahead of most junior security candidates in South Africa right now. Number 10. Netcat. Netcat is called the Swiss Army knife of networking. And that title is earned. It reads and writes data across network connections using TCP or UDP. You can use it to open ports, transfer files, create basic backdoors, or test if a service is listening. It sounds simple, but in a real engagement, Netcat is often the first tool a pentester reaches for once they have a foothold on a system. Number 9. John the Ripper. John the Ripper is a password cracking tool. You feed it a file of hashed passwords, give it a word list, and it gets to work. It supports hundreds of hash types, Linux shadow files, Windows NTLM hashes, zip archives, and more. If you are studying for CompTIA Pen Test Plus or Security Plus, understanding password auditing is non-negotiable. John is where that knowledge becomes practical. Number 8. Aircrack-ng. Wireless security is still one of the most overlooked attack surfaces in small businesses across South Africa. Aircrack-ng is a suite of tools for auditing Wi-Fi networks. It can capture WPA handshakes, run dictionary attacks against them, and test for weak configurations. This is not about hacking your neighbor's Wi-Fi. It is about proving to a client that their wireless setup is a liability. Number 7. Nikto. Nikto is a web server scanner. Point it at a URL and it checks for thousands of known vulnerabilities, outdated software versions, dangerous file paths, misconfigured headers, default credentials. It is noisy, meaning it will trigger alerts, but in a controlled assessment. That noise tells you exactly what a real attacker would see in the first 5 minutes. Fast, free, and brutally honest about your web server's health. Number 6. Hydra. Hydra is a fast and flexible online password brute forcing tool, where John the Ripper works offline against hash files. Hydra attacks live services, SSH, FTP, HTTP login forms, RDP, and dozens more. Security teams use it to test whether account lockout policies are actually working. If a company has no lockout policy and weak passwords, Hydra will find that out in minutes. That is valuable information for any security audit. Number 5. Burp Suite. Burp Suite is the go-to tool for web application testing.